Following losses to the University of Toronto and the Western Mustangs to begin the season, the Ryerson Rams finally began to find their groove. The squad's chemistry continued to develop, and the wins followed. Victories against Queens, RMC, Nipissing, York, and a nail-biter against Windsor boosted their season record to 5-2. However, the Rams aren't taking their recent stretch of success lightly, as a rematch against the Varsity Blues is looming. This is 24/7.
Let's turn down the Much Dance Mix 2013 there. Okay. We're going to have the middles and occasionally some right side, do some work here on the short net. Everybody else is on court here with me. T, you're in 3. But I want to get more comfortable with this sort of setup here where our front row left side is just not a target, where they've got to worry about both ways and short, but where as the ball is being served, they're going to be coming into the space, so they're still passing the same amount, but it's just they're not there on an island, okay? Here, it all depends who's serving. But Toronto's not a team that serves laser beams too often, other than number 3, right? They're like high floating balls, and we just got to keep our chill, and we can just move into position to pass them. Exact same thing here. Beck's working on this line. Okay, you should be working up till about the center line. Okay, so if they're going to try to serve it to our front row player, A, it's going to be hard, and B, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually, we can just have you vacating automatically. Like what a lot of Canada West teams do. They line up here, and as the ball's about to be served, gone, sliding in, easy pass, she's hitting. What Trinity did to us about 50 times. And then, as always, if Julie can take it, we want her to take it, okay? There are times where it looks a little bit offside, when but generally speaking, okay? There you go. When you end up by the bench, let's try it. Like that.
Number 10 and 3 are both in the back row. So their 2 best attackers, the 2 attackers they count on the most are in the back. Okay? And right away she's coming over, and where's the middle going? Not surprisingly, in front of the setter here. Okay. Right? It's very simple on some level, but it's just they give themselves the biggest probability of having success. She knew she was going to dump that before it was ever served. This is the match from the start of our training in September that we were looking at when we wanted to be playing the best volleyball we could in the first half, and to test ourselves against what we think is one of the best teams in the province and even in the country. Okay, so we're in that position. I'm excited about the way we're going to be playing, excited about where we're at, how we're doing things tactically within the team, and it's up to us to now be able to just play without the stress, play without the weight, play without the expectations. Let's go out and enjoy what's going to be an amazing environment, okay, here on our home court. All right, scram. But I think we play a little better most weeks as we've gone on, and yeah, that's what's exciting about tomorrow. This is a chance on our home court against the best team in the province, one of the best teams in the country, to see where we're at. So.
It's game day. It's exciting. You're ready to put everything you have out there to fight for that game for every single point. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
come out and I set up all the jerseys, so I'm usually one of the first here.
So we're usually in the team room 2 hours to an hour and a half before actual warm-up time starts.
Hello! How are you?
It feels so alive because there's that music and everybody's laughing and everybody's having a good time.
Music's really loud, we're just excited. A couple girls are stretching around, maybe foam rolling.
It's kind of like it's like our little zone out before the game.
But we try to everybody be in here 10, 15 minutes before Dustin gets in, just to have our kind of chat. When Elwin is in the back row, it's a really good indicator of what they're running with the middle. So if she runs around, they're not going to be running the step, they're going to be running the middle in front of the center.
So it's when they're in 3 and 2, so that's an important one to keep your serves in and aggressive.
Coming in on this angle, she will tip it back that way
It comes from behind us.
where she came from.
I have one more thing I wrote that Dustin said, and that's just that it's time for us to win. So let's go and do it. Rams on 2, 1, 2. Rams.
And the objective for tonight is to find a way to play as loose as we can. Enjoy it. Okay, let's make it a real match. Let's make it a grimy match. Okay, let's make sure they've got to work for everything they want to get out of it. And when we feel ourselves in positions where we're sensing that they're not playing their best, let's go for it. Okay, let's not try to protect anything. If we get off to a good start, let's not try to protect where we are. Let's just keep going and going when we see that opportunity to be really aggressive. All right, fun night tonight.
With over 600 fans watching the crosstown rivalry, the Rams were first to come out firing. An enormous block by first-year Lauren Veltman late in the set was the exclamation point as Ryerson grabbed the early 1-0 lead. The Rams' momentum carried them deep into the second set, but the Varsity Blues' high-flying offense fired back. Extended serving streaks and their 14 kills overwhelmed Ryerson's front row, ultimately proving too much to handle. Toronto continued to pour it on in the third. The set between the two sides ended with kills by Toronto's Alina Dorman and Anna Fior, giving them a 2-1 set advantage.
All right, guys. Hey, good battle. Like I'm really super pumped with the effort, the intensity, the desire. There's no penalty for an error if we're being super aggressive. Okay? Most of all, this is what we want. This is what we need. Let's see what we've got. Here we go.
Looking to force a fifth set, the Rams surrender an early 5-0 advantage and find themselves down 16-11 at the technical timeout, forcing head coach Dustin Reed to take a different approach.
I'm looking at a defeated team. How are we going to come back when we're not playing well? Is this the way we're going to behave when it gets hard? Right? Just play the game. Figure out a way to make an offense run. Figure out a way to get a stuff block. Figure out a way to deal with a tough serve. Okay? Just battle.
And battle they did. Some tough serving by Ryerson forced a number of Toronto attacking errors. Right back in it, A kill by the Rams' Theana Vernon gave Ryerson a 25-24 edge and an opportunity.
Yeah, a good response here. Good response.
Knotted at 2 sets apiece, the teams would battle to 15 in a 5th and deciding set.
Look at that cover. Inside, inside. See, how are we late there? How are we late there? How are we late? Don't be late. Get there in plenty of time.
Dorman's 29th kill of the evening leads the defending national champs to the 31st win in a row.
Again. Again.
Despite their loss, the Rams are only the second team to have pushed Toronto to a 5th set during that stretch.
Almost every ounce of what I'm thinking and want to say is positive and appreciative and filled with pride because we had to pull from areas of our own personalities and the team's personality in ways that we haven't had to yet, and we did it, and we fought back a number of times, and we showed that if they could make a run, then we could make an equal run. Right? So we make 2 amazing plays, and they end up with an in-system set to their best attacker who has a chance to win the match. Because they were in position, they executed the simple things, and when they had the chances, they went for it full out. Right? I'm not trying to take away from our performance tonight, but if we want to beat those teams, we have to equal them on those fronts. Position, calmness, aggression when we're in the right situation. Okay? Focus on doing the best job you can in your exams, and then you got to spend a lot of time getting yourselves right. Every single one of you getting yourselves right and deciding if you want to be part of something that's going to be more demanding than anything you've ever done. Myself included. Because that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take for us. All right? It was great watching. It was great watching us fight, great watching us come back, great watching the support and intensity and focus of people who weren't on the floor. Okay. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Rams on 2-1-2.
Rams.